It's easier as at that time to offer animals because they had it in abundance. And in fact, the more they see, the willingness they went ahead, the more willing they went to go and pick one of these goats as a sacrifice. There was even this one they called the goat of Asas, that's whereby people would say they would gather, some of their elders would place hands on the head of that animal and send the animal into the wild as a way to go into the forest and whatever happens to it, for them they believe. At that time, the blood of bulls became a symbol of return, a symbol of expiation. But we know that those bulls were not, they didn't have a say. It's just like actual animals that you can just buy and slaughter when you want. These animals did not give themselves freely. So that is why when we now move over to the sacrifice of Christ, the blood of Christ, Christ becomes a spotless lamb, a lamb that knew the value of life, a lamb that knew the value of his blood, a lamb that had the power to say no, that I'm not going to offer myself. But Jesus went ahead to do what? He offered himself. So he is no longer the bull that was offered without their permission. Christ offered himself willingly. A little bit of explanation. The word blood, simply in our own context, the more you have your blood in check, the more you are normal. But the Hebrews will call the word blood down. And what we do when we down water simply means to store water. But in the case of Jesus, he did not store his blood. He gave it all up for us. If our blood is not leaking, if we don't have a blood discharge, we are likely to be normal. But Christ gave all of his life's blood so that you and me can enjoy life in abundance. So when we talk about sacrifice, Christ becomes the new model because he willingly gave his blood that was precious to him, but he gave it for you and for me.